What's good, everyone? Welcome to Roll Dice and Play Nice, the new cozy, inclusive, and inviting D&D show. I'm your host, Fitz Patel, and I'm all different kinds of thrilled to bringing you this edition of the show, to have you all here and to bring you along for an adventure. If you didn't know, I'll be the GM for this session. I'll be the storyteller and narrator, setting the scene for our adventurers and describing the outcomes of their dice rolls. You can catch new episodes of Roll Dice and Play Nice live on twitch.tv/FitzPatel or later on YouTube at FitzPatel. If you're enjoying the vibes, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and share. Thank you to everyone who supported the stream and indeed the dream so far. It really does mean the world. We're continuing our journey today as part of a one-shot adventure. If you're joining us for the first time, you can catch up with episode 1, available on both Twitch and YouTube. So, ladies, gentlemen, non-binaries, and everything in betweens, let's introduce our brave band of adventurers. It's my pleasure to introduce Amy Kate Alexander to the show, host of the Words About Games podcast. I'm looking forward to whatever chaos she'll be bringing today and all the shenanigans we're going to have. Amy, my friend, how the hell are you?
I'm good. Hey, Moody, what's my name? Got notes. You just told me in second.
You've got notes for the plan, not for you.
Well.
How the table
my
turns. Exactly. Well, we'll try and find and hopefully, as a little reminder to everybody about who you are, why don't you give us a little reintroduction to your character?
Apparently I'm Bard.
Yes. Who also goes by Sanna Zelera.
I do, yes, that's true.
Okay, great stuff. It's always an honor to bring a brand new player to D&D, and it's the one and only Dafydd and Moody. They're embarking on their very first adventure. A fellow host of the Words About Games podcast, I'm really looking forward to hearing the plan you go together and being the most bard-like ranger I've ever damn seen in the whole world, and of course, inspiring you to play Baldur's Gate 3. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm very good. Second episode. It's been a while.
You came back, which is a win in itself.
I came back. Yes, I came back, which is a win. It's a win. Oh, my
you
character died almost last episode. So it's like, I got a one shot and then I got one shot. And it's like, what the hell? But thankfully, Sanna saved my life, which is really good.
Well, it is a one shot.
Yeah. Yeah, but I didn't expect the one shot to end literally within one episode.
Good, my friend, would you like to reintroduce who you were playing as today?
I am playing as Ace Crestwood, going on an adventure.
There it is.
They sure are. Okay, friends, so let's kick this thing off, and we'll start with recapping what happened in episode 1 with previously on Roll Dice and Play Nice. Our adventure started in the land of Taldori on the road at the base of the Alabaster Sierra Mountains. Our duo headed to the city of Whitestone in search of work, coin, and adventure. Arriving at the Journey's End Tavern, Ace and Sanna came across an errant piece of parchment which bore strange symbols. Taking a few moments to decode the secrets of the symbols, the party uncovered a series of coordinates, leaving them with a mystery to solve. The next morning saw our adventurers set off north through the city towards beyond the horizon, one of the city's cartographers. After purchasing the map of the region and the compass, Ace and Sanna had a bearing of a location deep in the Parchwood timberland. Ace sought to purchase some fire-imbued arrows, however found themselves a bit short of coin. With the mid-afternoon sun high in the sky, the party headed east, out of the city and into the forest. Our adventurers arrived at the coordinates, and they came across a stone obelisk bearing a strange symbol. The party were ambushed by a trio of kobolds, with Sanna the Bard delivering the final blow after a keen shot from Ace the Ranger. A figure then appeared before them, Mazrin Aldariel of the Golden Grin. They represent an organization that exists to fight against the tyranny of the world. The coordinates acted as the first step of an audition, one that would lead to an opportunity to lead a lucrative and fulfilling life of adventure. Accepting the invitation, Mazrin then explained the situation with the Myriad, a crime syndicate which is on the rise on this side of the Lucidian Ocean. They are said to be in possession of a powerful artifact, which had driven their growth and prowess through the underbelly of Whitestone. Our party was tasked with retrieving an ancient inkwell set from the mage Louis Chiron, who was due to host a gathering for the Myriad in the near future. A dossier was provided with information about the guests of honor, intel about the artifact, contractor companies, and details of Chiron's tower. Okay, friends. Any questions before we kick off?
I'm good. I'm good.
Awesome.
I'm interested in this plan that we apparently have.
Okay, so now that we're all caught up, let's continue with the Audition, a one-shot adventure. So, we resume the adventure in your room above the Journey's End Tavern. The leather-bound tome, complete with intel from the Golden Grain, is still in your possession, with its secrets revealed to you. Mazrim Aldara expects to hear your plan at dusk tomorrow, with a view of executing said plan the following evening at Chiron's Tower. The next few moments are yours to prepare. Adventurers, what would you like to do?
I
What
went
would
too
you
far.
like to do?
Okay, look, but hear me out, right? Because I don't think you've really considered what I'm saying here.
Okay.
Catapults.
What, you want to be catapulted into the tower?
I worked in Prince of Thieves. Good work here.
I was going to say, how was I was thinking that film, yeah. So you want to aim that window, I'm guessing, opening, for you to be
I
shot
mean,
into.
I could probably go through a wall, but
You
yeah, we'll go to the
survive.
window. Yeah. It's a soft landing.
Can one of you make a history check for me, please?
A history check. Just press on the button, yeah?
Yeah.
On the number.
Someone already tried this once before.
1.
Okay.
Okay.
So-
Yeah, wait. It says 1, but then it says 7 plus 2 equals 9.
Okay, so you rolled a 9.
1 looked like that. 1 looked like a 7 to me.
You can see the dice roll results, right?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
It looked like a 1 to me. That's 7. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Okay, so you recall from the notes that you read in the dossier that Chiron's Tower has this kind of magical aura around it, which protects it from essentially attacks from above and from coming in from outside, from like external factors. So maybe the catapult isn't the best idea.
Unless.
And you may want to
Take it.
relay this information to your party member.
I'll you know, I'll add all that. Okay. But unless we take it to the sewers, because above and outside, they didn't say anything about below. Fire me up like that.
Literally
Like, and
kamikaze.
I'm
She's gonna
I'm literally making the thing, and the longer the Ace Crestwood sits in stunned silence of my clear tactical prowess and news and knowledge, I'm just going to keep going
Okay.
until
Have
you stop
you-
me.
Have you
Sana.
go for it?
Go on, Vince.
No. This is all you. Go for it.
Sana. Like, we don't know much about the target. We don't. The guest list is a tray of people who have been told not to be very vigilant about and everything. The tower is a spiral, which has a shield around it, basically like the Star Trek Enterprise. And it's just like, and you want to be shot. You want to go under it and be shot upward. How about
Well-
this instead?
We're trying to get to the top.
Yes. I think
That's
we
you
can do
assuming
this.
that the thing is at the top.
It's that as well. We are
Always at the
assuming that it's at the top. We're assuming it's at the top. But how about this? I think we should then maybe go and talk with Shana Raul of the Tipsy Quorum.
Yeah.
Thank you. And go and see if we can join their staff who are going to the Chitron's Tower, to see if we can join the staff to get into the tower that way without getting shot up by a catapult. If not that way, we can just go to the brothel and go and speak to the lovely people there, to see if we can join them, because they're going there as well as entertainment for that evening.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Become a waiter or become a person of night. We'll call it.
That's another night.
I want
Hey,
to say something
sex
about
work is real work.
that. No, I don't deny that. I do
Absolutely.
not
Why
deny
not
that.
both?
You go for it.
That's
you go
it.
for it. It's your body. You do what the hell you want with it.
Sana, one of the main things that you may want to consider with your, I love your catapult, literally the kamikaze approach. what if this building just has an outhouse, and it being in like in a high fantasy setting, they don't necessarily have plumbing indoors?
I've got prestigation. It's fine.
Okay then, friends.
You
So
suddenly learnt piercing damage through smashing through all the walls all of a sudden?
I'll figure it out on the way up.
Okay.
Out of
Okay, friends.
character. This is obviously not. Don't. Let's not do this plan.
above the table. Okay, he's like, no, seriously.
Just so we're all on the same page here. My plan.
Okay then, friends. So what would you like to? Well, what do you want to do? Where do you want to check out first?
Where do you want to go to, Sanna? Do you want to go and see the chef, or do you want to go and see the brothel?
That's
Seems
the
like a
look
silly question.
Giving Ace Crestwood.
So you want to go to the Zamazan Nights, do you?
Zemnian Knights, yeah.
For
Zebian
research.
Nights. For research, definitely. Let's go to Zebian Nights. For research, obviously.
Okay, stand by. I can get you there.
Do we need to roll anything?
Not yet. So, knowing that Louis Chiron has arranged entertainment for the evening, you decide to take a closer look. From the dossier provided by Mazarin Madariel, you only know the name of the establishment. In order to find out where the brothel is situated in the city, you may have to ask around.
I don't. It's in the east side of the city.
Okay.
The east side, like there's a lot. of
Yeah.
East city, right?
I'm just saying it's on the east side. I know where in the vicinity. It's in the east side. But I know what bits we're saying there. I
So,
understand.
can I ask, is Ace's plan just to walk around shouting brothel as he's walking down the east side of the city?
Are there
I
any
was
ladies of the night
That's it.
in the vicinity
Or gentlemen or non-binary types?
for
Yes,
research
anything.
purposes?
It is
I'm
still
looking for research. I need research.
apparently. I mean, you are still situated above the tavern here at the Journey's End. It is still open for you. Decide to call an early night, so you can go ahead and plan. So maybe you can ask downstairs.
Amy, I know Sanna. I know you're very get on very well with the bartender. So how about you go down and go and speak to them?
Sure. I mean, I'm just gonna ask the bartender who I was trying to flirt with. Which way to the brothel?
Yeah, seems
Great
not gonna
idea.
it seems as you turned down my
Great idea.
advances.
That should be the final nail in the coffin.
My plan all along.
Well, my plan involves catapults.
Maybe you can
plan
ask
was
maybe you can ask Yoda about
interesting.
catapults as well.
Ask him about catapults as well.
Just
Where
be
can I
like-
order a catapult?
Where's the catapult? So, no, I will ask. Where
Okay, so you head downstairs, and yeah, the tavern is quite late in the evening, so they've had the drinking contest, which you decided to not partake in.
he decided.
Yeah, as a team, you came together and decided, you know what, that sounds like too much fun. You see Yorda and Adeline actually struggling to get one of the drunken dwarfs that participated up on his chair, and they're in the middle of the tavern. It's pretty quiet, it's cleared out, but they're trying to heave this person onto their chair. What would you like to do?
I go over to help them pick this.
Are you with
person.
them? Sorry, I thought you sent Sanna down by herself.
I won't lie, I did. Yeah. I stay in my room.
Okay.
I do not psychically divine that this is happening. I will. I'm assuming we'll get like one arm each. You want
Yes.
some help?
You can give us a hand with this, with the dearly inebriated here, could you? You missed out on a heck of an hour of honor. Drinking contest we hold every winter's crest. Sanna, can you make a strength check, please?
Respectable. 13.
So, between the three of you, you managed to heave this dwarf back onto their chair. They're still a little wobbly, but they're at least not on the floor in a puddle of their in the puddle of their drink. And Yorda says, thanks for that. We've had some famous faces come through. Always good to see some old friends. Anyway, what can I help you with? Is there something you need for your room?
No, well, actually, you know the guy I'm with, the weird guy,
The loud individual, yes.
the loud guy, yeah, you know. So, so like he's never, with another person. God,
Don't believe there's anything wrong with that. That's I imagine it's a
no,
lifestyle
that's
choice.
that's well, it's not really a lifestyle choice. He's kind of embarrassed about it. So I brought him to town because I heard of this really famous. I can't remember the name of it.
So famous you forget the name.
Amy can't remember the name of things.
Zemnian Nights.
I heard this really famous place called Zemnian Nights. So he's gonna take him there. To get him started, but I mean, he's really embarrassed about it. And he couldn't come down and ask you himself where it was. So I thought I'd just come down and ask for directions. You get it, right?
Sure. She takes out her notepad, which she usually scribes people's orders on, and scribbles an address down, and folds it up and hands it to you.
That's amazing. Thank you so much. Like you've really made my friend's trip.
Awesome. Okay then. Thanks for your help. If you need anything else, you know where I am.
I'll definitely be back, and watch out for Theodore. Yeah.
Oh, we've already sent word to his family to come get him up.
Excellent. And then I'll go back upstairs and I got the address.
Okay, are you heading out right now, or are you waiting until tomorrow morning?
Day shift at the brothel.
I mean, if you're going for information, because you might be working.
Might be working at night, I won't lie.
It might be a 24-hour establishment, you don't know.
I won't lie, yeah.
People need to get their free content all hours of the day.
That is true.
And, not everything is about getting their free content. Some people just look for companionship.
That is true. I'm already asleep, so I'm good.
Okay.
It's gone like a few minutes.
Okay, then. So we'll say we're going to pick up the action the following morning. Cool. So after ascertaining the location of Zemnian Nights, you have a heading of we'll say northeastern side of the city. Some 40 minutes go by, and you find yourself standing before a large building with a domed roof, adorned with crimson banners. Banners beautifully frame the exterior, however, there are no signs or identifying markers to be found. It would appear that this establishment trades on their renown and reputation. What would you like to do?
Hey, did you give me the wrong area? In the last note it says east side, and now you've changed it to the northwest side?
No,
Are you cheating?
There you go, it's fixed. You saw nothing.
On their renowned and reputation.
You're standing outside this place at the moment. It's round about, we'll say, 9:30 in the morning.
Okay. Sanna, what would you like to do?
Buy a catapult. But
Buy a catapult.
You did forget to ask Yoda about the catapult.
Did you get any
to be honest.
information about catapults?
it didn't really
It didn't come up in conversation.
it didn't really vibe with the story.
Were you in deep conversation?
Yeah, no, we had a very a very interesting conversation.
What did you talk about?
Yes, the brothel and its renown and reputation. Maybe we should try knocking. Maybe that's a thing. Like they have a door person.
Yeah, so
I'll knock on the door.
Okay, so as you go up and knock on the door, they open inwards, and there's a gentleman there to greet you. They're wearing a very fine suit, and they say, "Good morning to you. How may we be of service?"
Good morning, fine sir. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you. And yourselves?
I am very good. I've been told this establishment is a very good establishment, and my friend here is in need of service.
Oh, all right, this way.
Fucking horse cart service.
You call me a virgin, I'm throwing you under the bus.
Yeah, but you don't know that.
I didn't do that to your face.
I know.
Okay, so
It's just our relationship. It's basically our real life relationship in D&D, apparently.
art mirrors real life, as it turns out.
It does, yeah. It does, yeah.
So stepping inside, you're instantly hit with the aromas of perfume and scented candles. Your ears are filled with the delightful notes of instruments that hail from a far-off land. The interior is dimly lit by design, with several tables and leather-bound chairs dotted around the area. In the center of the space you find yourselves in lies a bar, with the tall and slender tiefling standing behind the counter. What would you like to do?
Marvel for a second. At the
Sure, make a
opulence.
perception check.
Damn! 7.
Okay, so from what you can gather,
Oh, damn.
there isn't there aren't too many people in the place at the moment, and if there were, you wouldn't necessarily be able to make them out, such as the dim lighting by design kind of thing, to kind of give people a little bit of privacy if they're having a drink. However, the tiefling behind the bar is stunning to your eye.
It's like an arcade machine, in attract mode.
Yeah.
And always a bartender's.
Please, I need a new line of work.
So what would you like to do?
I mean, we're here for research, right?
We're here for research and find information. So I go over to the bartender.
Is the plan when joining these people to go and infiltrate the party?
Well, it's either that or we go back to the chef.
Sure.
We go and try and maybe join their staff or whatever.
Absolutely.
It's whatever you would prefer.
Well, I mean, like, I think I could pull that off pretty well.
I bet you could.
But how do I say this in a delicate manner? I don't know if you've got the personality type to really pull off pretending to be a person
Of the night.
Sure, yeah. It's the volume mostly.
Damn. Some people want that in a partner.
Well, I don't know. I'm looking at all of this like lighting, and it's like it's like discreteness, discretion, and
At least at this
Right.
part of the establishment. It's a pretty large
Sure.
building. Okay, so you're walking up to the bar.
You're a bard who likes to sing a lot, so
She's
you
not that
wouldn't
kind
be
of
very-
bard, she's already said. So for friends who haven't had the chance to check out our first episode, when we first got into the game, it was like, okay, Amy's a bard, and what songs are you going to sing? Was you heal people? Flat out, I'm not that kind of bard. It's brilliant. Okay,
nope,
so
not doing that.
we are heading up
No
to
one
the
needs
bar.
to hear that.
Yeah,
Yes,
awesome. Okay, so
yes.
as you walk up to the bar, you can see the tiefling in more detail. She's dressed in a silk dress with the tattooed arms exposed. From here, you can see that she has a belt. On her belt is a small dagger in a slim leather sheath. You see a smile curve across her crimson lips as her dark purple eyes take you in. Her tail sways gently behind her. She addresses you. She says, "Welcome to our humble establishment. We pride ourselves on catering to every taste. So tell me, what is it that you desire?"
My entire mind just went blank, and I'm like, came here for a reason.
What's their name again, please?
You don't know the name.
Oh. Hello, bartender. My name is Ace Crestwood. Crestwood, yes? Got
You've got your own name this time.
Ace Crestwood.
How the tables are turned.
And I'm here in this fine establishment to give my friend here, Sanna, a good time. And I hear this establishment is legendary for that.
She says, well, we do offer a range of services here, everything from companions to security, but how about we start with a drink?
I will
Yes.
have a drink. Oh, Sansa, would you like a drink?
Yes.
Sorry,
Drink.
I mean, not
Good.
Sansa.
Sounds good. Yes.
So she turns around and begins to make you both a drink. Can one of you make a perception check for me, please?
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Perception.
For the best.
That's a
I'm not
17.
wise.
Okay, great. So as the tiefling is talking to you, because she hasn't given you her name yet, you notice something on her left. Through a doorway, you see a group of people, all with their outfits featuring some form of red silks and a black sigil, taking instructions from a muscle-bound human, teaching her students the power of chi. So from what you can gather, there is someone who is a monk archetype, and they're teaching the students here how to whip some serious ass. So I don't think she was kidding when she was saying they offer some form of security as well as entertainment.
I got it. I can be the security, and Sana could be the person of the night.
Okay, so as she is done pouring you drinks, and she slides them over, and it's the finest crystal glasses you've ever seen that these drinks are in. Seraphy also produces an orb from beneath the counter. It's light shifting from blues, purples to blues again, and pinks, apparently. She explains that upon touching it, it delves into your aura and reveals to you what you are here for. You'll be teleported into a private suite and paired with a suitable companion that will fulfill your fantasies. What would you like to do?
Well, this is going to be an interesting experience. My brain's already gone haywire. So
Yes.
I grab my grandson's hand, and both of us together grab the orb.
As you go to reach in, Seraphy grabs you both by the wrists, and she says, before we begin, we may have to discuss the manner of payment.
Bring money?
Yes. So she goes on, and she doesn't produce a form so as much, but she takes out a piece of parchment and writes down a number and slides it over to you. And she said, for the both of you, we're looking in the region of 250 gold pieces.
How much gold do we have again?
great question.
That is a great
That is
question.
a great question.
Much
where do
less
I
than that.
Where do I see that at? I can't see.
So unless you added it to your inventory, you would have made a note of it when we played last. However, let me scroll back and see if
Can you
I
help
can...
us, sir?
Yeah.
If you go into your inventory, there's like a number next to a weird thing just above a button that says manage inventory.
Oh, I've got 0 gold. Shit.
So, hang on 2 seconds.
Damn it.
No, this is fine. This is fine. Right, we got 3 gold pieces for the thing, and then because you've been spending your money, but then you had some to begin with. So when you first started off, you had 25 gold pieces, 7 silver, and 47 copper pieces. We'll say that you spent 10 gold over your travels to like the cartographers and in supplies and things. So I think it's fair to say you're a bit shy of where you need to be for this. Or at least for the both of you. Maybe you can have a discussion in terms of...
Well, we've got I've got some. I assume mine was being kept track of because I've got a number. Don't get me wrong, it's way less than...
Oh yeah, then that's fine. Then go with that number.
Yeah, it's way less than even one of us. Like, it would cost for one of us. So I'm just going to do the thing, like, after I've read the note, and I just put it right down. And I just slide it back across. And then I just take a drink.
Now that's roleplay you don't get. You don't roll dice and play nice.
All right, so what's the price again? 250, you said.
Yes.
Would there be? Let me try that again, but with actual words. Well, I have powers of persuasion. Would you be interested in any sort of alternative means of payment for just one of us?
What kind of services do you offer?
That's a great question.
But Sanna is one of the best singers and entertainers that I know, and I am Ace Crestwood.
Yes, you said that already, my dear.
Hey, don't worry about him. He likes to talk in the third person.
Adventure!
Well, I am very musically inclined, and like I just start pulling out. Apparently, I have 3 musical instruments
At any given
going
time.
in my character sheet, so I'm just like I've got like a lute and some bagpipes in either hand. I don't know if that would help, but I mean, I've heard that there's a big party going down tonight, and there's going to be entertainment there. And you know, if you needed all hands on deck for that, I've got 2 hands.
That may be true. However, we pride ourselves in a confidentiality with our clients and who we've been contracted out to. So, unfortunately, I'm unable to divulge that information or discuss it with you.
Sure. I'm not asking for the information. I'm just saying, you know, like essentially what I'm getting at here is, hey, do you want like some extra help in the entertainment department?
I think we'll be okay, but I appreciate you asking for something that I'm not at liberty to discuss with you.
We speak to someone who we can discuss this with.
You would like to speak to my manager?
Sanna, do we want to speak to the manager?
I don't know anymore. Like there was the lips and the drink and the orb, and I'm really confused.
Can we speak to your manager, please?
Okay, so
This ain't gonna go well. This ain't gonna go well.
you see her smile instantly turn to a scowl.
See what you did, Sanna?
Can you make a deception roll, please?
Deception. Yeah, I can do that. That is a 13.
Okay, let me against that.
18.
The pictures changed on
Yep, 2 seconds.
the screen.
There you go.
So you know.
We've already broken Vitz's plan.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. Cool. So, yeah. So she doesn't believe. She doesn't believe your intention to be here as a client, and for you, well, I don't have access to this page. Okay, never mind. She doesn't believe that you're here to partake in Zemlya Night services, and she has no intention of letting you speak to anybody else. For she is the proprietor of this fine establishment.
I knew she was
So
going to
she's
say that.
the manager. Yeah. Kind of guessed that a little bit. It's either going to be something like that or someone who's just going to kick us out straight away. That's how I've seen it. Okay.
I'm afraid if you're not here to partake in our services, then unfortunately I'm going to ask you to leave.
I don't know.
The drinks aren't.
Sanna, start singing.
No. There can't be a solution for everything.
Adventure.
I mean, I don't have 100 gold, so.
I don't have 100 gold either.
Maybe when you do, you can come back.
What? Can you just confirm what gold did we have again, just so I can write it down on my end? I didn't write it down there. That's all.
Amy, what number do you have?
21.
That'll do.
21 gold. And how much silver did you say in copper?
Silver and copper is going to be the same because I don't think you spent any.
Also, what? 21 silver, 21 copper.
No, it'll be. Hang on, stand by.
My apologies.
No, you're fine. You're fine. 7 silver, 47 copper. And for those who are new or need reminding, so it's 10 copper to a silver, 10 silvers to a gold.
We don't have any platinum, and we don't have any electrum.
Yeah. Electrum is something I don't dabble with, but yeah, you don't have any platinum. Platinum will get you
Alright,
far in this
cool.
establishment, but I think
Yeah, well,
better fucking would.
this would have gone wholly differently.
yeah. But
yeah,
from what you established is that the kind of quote unquote uniform here involves the red silk with a black sigil. So it's not been a complete waste of time. However, you have wasted the time of poor Seraphy.
Well, maybe she shouldn't overcharge for touching an orb. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, you don't know what the orb what the orb does.
I just feel like if you walk into a place like this, touching orbs should be.
If you walk, hang on, let's roll that back. If you walk into an establishment like this at 9:30 in the morning, that it commands a different kind of clientele at 9:30 in the morning. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I said.
We didn't even ask if there was a morning price.
This probably is the morning price,
She's not wrong.
but it's fine. Like, I guess we're leaving.
Yeah, I guess we are,
unless you
let's-
unless you want Seraphy to call over all these people practicing their monk moves.
With the whips and the muscles. No.
I like the whips and muscles.
I do, but not in the context of getting thrown out.
No, let's leave. Let's leave.
Okay,
But it's fine. We know. Look, we know.
Wait. Could I try persuasion on her?
what would you like to say? If you make a case and then add a persuasion roll to it, I will take that into account.
Okay.
I like how my plan was. My attempt at persuasion was so bad. You didn't even ask for a roll.
I need to remember what's what.
Yeah, this is the thing about playing D&D versus a video game. You don't pick one of the options. You've got to make the options.
No Paragon, there's no Renegade.
There's
and
no
Paragon
easy
here.
blue and red
Yeah.
button. Good. Topic of an upcoming video, maybe.
And if there was, which channel would they subscribe to get this fine information?
Well, Twitch, they would subscribe to youtube.com/wordsaboutgamesuk. I have a great time with a really long video.
So the person's name again, sorry.
Seraphy.
Seraphy, thank you. I just want to make sure the thing that we're trying to get here.
Can I just establish before you do this? Are you trying to get laid or are you trying to get information? What are you trying to play for?
Trying to get information.
Okay,
Be able
good to know.
join them so we can go into the go to the tower and everything like that
Okay.
and whatnot. Hello. Okay. Great Seraphy. I apologize for our manner and everything like that. We didn't come here. We came under false pretenses with you, and for that I do deeply apologize. And when Ace Crestwood apologizes, I truly mean it. So does, and as Sanna is with me, so do they, and everything. But we are here because we would like to join you at your fine party tonight. And no, let me rephrase that. Sorry. There is a fine party tonight going on at the going on soon at the Chinron's Tower, and I made an assumption that you might be going there as security that evening. It is of imperative that both me and Sanna are able to get into that tower that evening, to be able to acquire an item that we have been tasked to be able to get.
Okay.
I swear
Make
to
a
you-
persuasion check, please.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were done.
Well, no, I was done. I was thinking about it. I want to try.
No,
and
no,
speed my
by all means,
fucking
then
game
carry
thing.
on.
Yeah.
Where is he on the overlay to me?
He's down.
Oh, what-
Down. I'm below you, yeah. But we've also heard such great things about your establishment of security that you are also a fine person with great honor and respect, and always deal with making sure that client privileges are kept quiet. I swear to you, on my honor and Sanna's, that we will not disrupt your proceedings or disrupt anything that would hurt your establishment. But it is of great peril that we do. Hopefully, we will be allowed by you to join you to be able to get into said tower to find said item. And I swear again, we will not disrupt your establishment or you at all in general. And if we do, you can keep Sanna.
He's tried this before.
You know what?
I now roll
I'm fine with those
persuasion.
terms.
Yes, please, a persuasion check.
Like how
God
now he
damn it,
remembers my name.
6.
Okay, so above the table, let me get this straight. So you told the establishment that's running security for the client that they're not supposed to talk about and the event they're not supposed to talk about, that you and your friend plan to get into there to steal from said person. And is that what happened, or have I misread the situation here?
Well, that's what
I
happened.
just went balls to the walls and went.
You were
It's a
ball
person
somewhere.
Of great honor. It's of great honor, and I swear to them that we will not disrupt their proceedings as long as
bet
they
they-
allow us to get the fuck out of their way and not touch us.
I'll bet
And
the sewer
again,
catapult
they get to
idea
keep
doesn't sound so
Sanna.
bad now.
Okay, so a
get
natural
to keep
14 isn't gonna cut much mustard on their side. So Sarah, sorry. Seraphy just rolled that plus whatever her perception modifier is, and no, sorry, her insight modifier. I'm getting that wrong. So she says, "Okay, well, thank you again for the information. I will alert security about you and your friend and their likeness to something to watch out for. Unfortunately, we're not carrying any tryouts for new staff members at the moment, but when we do, we'll be sure to inform the authorities so they can promptly throw you in some sort of incarceration."
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Good day.
Deal. Thanks for the drink.
You're very welcome.
Good day. That didn't go well.
No. I think
why didn't you stop me?
I think the part where you explained our entire plan to the security forces was probably
Funny thing
probably
is,
where it started going wrong.
It's bold, if anything.
I mean,
I thought I could bloody get along with their honor and respect, and they would think me being honest with them might allow them to get me in, and it did not work. Okay.
So,
okay.
we'll say that you find yourselves outside
and I've
this.
somehow literally turned easy mode off and went straight to nightmare mode.
So we'll say that you actually just leave it on this. It'll be fine. We say that you find yourselves outside Zemnianites once more, possibly deeply embarrassed. But who knows at this point? Sanna, you may be.
I don't know.
Amused.
It really could land that anyway.
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming I've been hanging around with him for long enough that this kind of thing happens.
Oh yeah, apparently. But
It's probably like some story in our backstory, like of like the time he walked in, the time we were like chasing some thieves and he tried to appeal to their honor to return the stolen item. And it's just me in the background, like, you know, right.
okay, my friends. What would you like to do? Because this has gone brilliantly.
It's incredible.
Well, I guess not. Well, Sanna, that was a deep failure on my part. I do deeply apologize for that. And I've clearly decided to make our lives even more difficult around this area, and especially for this plan. Do you want to go over to the chef and see if we're able to join that team, or do you want to try and do something different and maybe do a catapult? What the hell? It doesn't sound so crazy anymore. Let's kick that catapult and fire ourselves into the building or up through the building, either way, and just see where we land.
Okay, so we know how these people dress. Their uniforms, shall you say. Cool. Let me just check something. I don't know that. Is there a place where we can buy potions in town?
There sure is.
Excellent.
We'll say that asking around. We'll say that you head back to the Journey's End Tavern. You need to get out of whatever side of the
We need
city
to move on before we get
We need
whipped
to get out
or...
of the northeast as fast as possible. I never thought I would say those words.
So we'll say that you ask around and you hear of a place called Gilmore's Glorious Goods in the northern ward, close to Fallington Square, where Beyond the Horizon was. So you start to make your way through the city, through to Fallington Square, the northern ward. 20 minutes or so go by as you stroll through Whitestone and towards a single-story building adorned with deep blue and purple fabric drapes. The building has been painted in a variety of colours. There's a sign with a citadel of a unicorn and Gilmore's Glorious Goods picked out in gold lettering. The entryway has no door, but you do see many beads and cloth drapes that are meant to be pushed to one side. What would you like to do?
Oh, there's actually a sign. There's actually a slide for this one.
Yeah.
It's like you knew we were going to fuck up so bad.
I didn't create a jail scene, but I'm probably going to have to.
just quickly type it out. I mean, my plan is if we can somehow dress ourselves like we're part of the gang from the place. We need an extra step of disguising our likenesses.
Sure.
Yes.
So are we heading in?
Decided to completely tell our plan to the security.
Who would have thought that didn't work? Sanna was about to make a life with this woman.
Or get locked up with that place.
She was about to slam her hand on that orb and see nothing but this woman. That was what's gonna happen.
Well, I was gonna make him do it because I was like, at this point, I don't know if I'm gonna like see anything that's gonna be useful to the situation. But no, we should probably see if this guy has any disguise self potions.
Sure.
Yeah,
okay.
So we'll follow Santa's lead. I'm gonna shut up for a bit.
Entering the building, you immediately see that the interior has been magically
enhanced. This is peak. Just to be clear, man. This is peak D&D.
This is the game of yes and, not no but.
Yeah, this is how it goes.
Entering the building, you immediately see that this interior has been magically enchanted to be larger on the inside. You find yourself standing in a large... Exactly, just for you. You find yourself standing in a large two-story building, permeated with the auras and notes of incense and perfume. The ground floor features set of tables with glass cases, and in the center of the store, a long wooden counter at the far end. A series of ever-burning candles and sconces adorn the walls, and as your eyes follow a spiral staircase up to the first floor, you see display cabinets of belts, armor, weapons, and enchanted rings. What would you like to do?
Is there a proprietor of perhaps Gilmore themselves?
So walking up to the counter, you see another set of gold and purple drapes, which are currently drawn. You imagine that there's a set of private quarters behind the veil. On the far left is an area filled with beakers, cauldrons, and glass vials, a station where a herbalist would concoct their potions. Arriving at the counter, you see a lavender-haired gnome with bright red cheeks climbing a set of stairs to meet you eye level. Welcome to Gilmore's Glorious Goods, home of all things wonderful and weird. I'm Inanna. How can I help?
I just had an even better idea. That's probably going to be too expensive. Sorry, that was all. I just thought of something. Don't worry about it.
Happens to the best of us.
Just talking to myself. Oh, apparently I'm talking out loud. Shit. Hello, this is a really nice shop. I like the drapes.
Thank you very much. Gilmore is one of eccentric taste, but it's one that I like as well.
We are in the market for a couple of potions.
What is it that you'd like to achieve?
It's a great question. All right. Our character here for a second. I
Okay,
came
above
in
the
here
table.
with the intention. We need to go above the table here. I came in here with the intention of getting disguised self potions, but then while you were explaining the things, I was like, but invisibility potions, they're pretty good too.
They are.
They'll never see us coming out of those catapults. Literally.
Yeah. We know these are going to be expensive. My bloody fire arrows were going to be expensive, so it's like...
Everything's expensive, but
Yeah.
disguised self potions would be more affordable, right?
Probably. I'm guessing that. We can ask, like, what about the prices for both if we want, but yeah, the invisibility is going to be, like...
Potion invisibility is considered a very rare item.
Yeah, I was thinking,
Yeah, like my fire arrows.
You can make your own fire arrows with a fucking lighter, man. They're oils, a lighter, fire arrow.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah. So back under the table,
Sure.
I guess. Yeah, we're in the market for a couple of potions of disguised self.
Ooh, okay. That's a tricky one, but I imagine we can do something for you. We don't currently have any in stock, but I can turn it around. It's going to take a few days to procure a few items. Would that be okay?
Lean into
above the
his
table
Crestwood.
again. Give us 2 seconds. Give us back above the table. Vince, just to confirm, how many days do we have before we have to go to
Tomorrow
the
goes down. Tonight you're given the plan to Mazarim, and the following night it goes down.
Yeah, so it's like we just lean into each other and I'm like, remind me again, do we have a few days? And then Ace Crestwood is like, no, we don't have a few days.
No, no, we do not have a few days. We only have
When you say procure items, we may need the potions a little bit sooner. Is there any way we could help to expedite the process of making these potions?
Unfortunately, the herbs that we need are not grown locally. We have to.
Sorry, my doorbell just went off.
No, it's okay. Go for it. No, it's all good. Yeah. So she says, unfortunately, the herbs that we need, they are grown outside the city, and currently it's going to take. We have people en route to collect them because we need to replenish our stores anyway, but it's not something that we can speed up, I'm afraid. Having said that, I can take a deposit from you, and then as soon as it's ready, we can pay the rest off.
Yeah, but we need it tonight. I'll buy it tomorrow.
Okay. We have potions of healing if you're gonna try and get into trouble, or.
Oh, we're not going into trouble at all. What says you says this? What makes you think this? We're just trying to do a dumb challenge between ourselves. That's it.
Just casually stopping Amazon from throwing one of my parcels in the bin. Safe place, my horse.
I mean, I swear I haven't fucked up here. I swear.
What? The gnome wasn't even finished talking. How did you fuck up?
He didn't pause. He kept on going.
No, I was just saying that the ingredients that we need are grown elsewhere, and we do have people en route to collect them because we need to replenish our stores anyway. So it would take a number of days. But from what I gather, you need something relatively soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think how
is there something? Sorry, I apologize for putting in there. Is there something that is similar that you may have in stock now, or be able to have by tomorrow night?
We do have potions of invisibility. However, they do run 600 gold pieces. They do last for 1 hour though, which is twice as long as you'll find anywhere else in the city.
Sure. Remind me again. Is how much money? How much money do you have?
About 21
on you right now.
21
yeah.
gold, 7 silver, and
So if
47 copper.
If I just 21, 20, 30, we are a little bit short of 600 gold pieces.
Okay, well, we do have several potions of healing if you're going to get yourself into trouble. I was explaining to your friend here. We have all different types. We have regular, greater, superior, even supreme. But I'm guessing supreme might be outside of your price bracket. But I'm not trying to judge.
We're sort of between incomes right now.
Hey, aren't we all? Tell me about it.
I know, right? This economy.
Exactly.
What's the price of your cheapest ones?
So regular potions of healing, they're going to run you 50 gold pieces up.
Fucking hell, man, Jesus.
Hey, standard fare.
Where these herbs?
Yeah.
Where how far away are they to be collected?
Several hundred kilometers.
So couldn't really get there and back in the day.
Get there and back, no.
Really? Do you have any steeds?
We have catapults.
We
You
don't
do have catapults? Is that the name of your steed? Catapult? That's pretty good name, to be fair.
That's a good name for a horse.
It's a good name for a horse. Horses to rent a horse will be expensive.
I mean, not as expensive as you think, but I'm not sure you're getting there back again in a day and then still having the time for them to concoct whatever
And
they
make
need.
the potion. Yeah.
Yeah, the horse we wouldn't be able to get. Even with a horse, we wouldn't get there and back in time.
Uh-huh.
Probably.
So
Probably
she looks around to see if anybody else is in the shop, and then she gestures for you to come a bit closer. And she whispers, "Okay, so what do you need a potion of invisibility for? Is there an easier way we can get whatever you need done?"
I mean, at this point,
I'm
you've already
saying
told.
a fucking word. The last time I said something,
I'm just gonna look at Ace
think away.
Just be like, you've already told the head of security for the entire thing, like the plan. You might as well tell what was this person's name again? Because this isn't.
Oh, Inanna.
Yeah, you might as well tell Inanna. Well, fine, I'll do it. So this is what we're trying to do. Explain the plan. Not the plan, but explain the.
Avery's hammering the
intended
X button to
outcome.
skip through those lines of dialogue. Okay, we get it.
Yeah.
So, if you're trying to do that, and invisibility potions are out of your remit or disguise self, then maybe you can work to incapacitate everyone there, so then they can't see you.
I like the way you think. I'm not leaning it out. I like the way you think. Like, no, it's still stealthy if everybody's unconscious.
That's true. That's true.
What did you have in mind?
Then we could pick all the pockets and get some gold because we fucking really need some.
One thing at a time.
So she.
What happened to Honor? You were literally talking about Honor for like 10 minutes.
That was a different person. He shot his shot. That it didn't work. So
I've had a 20-minute walk since then.
So she jumps down from her little. She jumps down from little sets of steps that she has, and she runs back behind the curtain and the veil, and you can hear like clinking of glasses and bottles. She's running around, rooting at stuff, and then she comes back with a tiny vial, and it's filled with green liquid. So she says, "Well, this is a sleeping draft. If you maybe add a few drops to whatever they're serving, it will have the same powers as putting them to sleep. But be careful. If you put too much in, then they might never wake up again."
No pressure.
How many drops did she say then? Sorry.
It depends how many people. It depends how many people you're trying to incapacitate.
No, I just want to knock out at the beginning of the sentence. How many drops did you say? A couple, you said, didn't you?
I don't know. She's saying if you put a couple of drops in whatever they're serving, that food goes round to the people. They hum nom nom.
Knock them out.
Yes.
Couple of drops and full bottle.
How much is a couple?
Kill them.
Who knows?
We'll
find out.
Kill them. Coma.
Coma. There we go. Spelled that completely wrong.
It's 4 letters, man.
And and how much is this?
I can let this go for 10 gold pieces. It's only a small vial, but it might be enough for what you need.
Deal.
How about 8?
Okay, make a persuasion check with disadvantage. Because she's trying to do you a favor anyway.
A persuasion check, yeah?
Yes, please. You got a 14 to beat.
11.
Oi.
Fuck.
I'm already getting the
These
10.
rolls
It's fine.
really effing me over.
Hey, get all
Welcome
your
to
battles out
Dungeons
now.
and Dragons.
That's it.
I'm already getting the money out. Like,
Yeah. Saying, could have bought Seraphy a really nice dinner with this, but no.
and here's an extra gold, just for doing us a favor.
Thank you very much.
How much did we just spend? 11.
No, I spent 10. It's fine. You keep yours.
Oh wait, wait, we both had cash?
Yeah, we both have our own money, right?
Oh, I didn't realize that. I'm sorry.
I
Robert,
originally had
did
it as
not realize
collective total, but if you split that out, then that's fine. And yeah, so that's fine.
Yeah, we don't have a giant bank account or anything.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware.
that. So,
Can you trust him with your bank
I
account?
don't know.
Exactly.
I can't even trust him not to reveal our secret plans, apparently.
Okay, so you have the means to incapacitate people, but you still need a way in without alerting security.
So tell me, Ace Crestwood, keeper of the notes, do you see any way that we could get this sleeping draft into some food at this big shindig?
Well, I guess we can go and talk to Sanna Rule of the Tipsy
Quorum? Yeah.
Quorum, sorry.
No, you're
Right,
fine. You're
yeah.
fine.
'Cause
No.
they're doing the food for that evening. So I guess we could go and speak to them, and maybe one of us distract them while we go in and put drops of this stuff into their drinks and food or whatever. We could do that.
Yeah. I mean, we
What
could
do
go
you-
in
what do
with
you
them,
think?
right? Like, maybe see if they need waiters.
Well,
Is it
aren't they
waiters
going to
in
be
the
part
end?
of the entertainment? So wouldn't we be risking being too close to the Zamian Knights team, as they obviously know all our plans for some weird reason,
And your faces. Don't forget they know your
Nah,
faces.
get out.
and they know our faces and everything? I would be very surprised, as they are a fine establishment, obviously, and they have great ways of persuasion to getting everything out of everybody.
That's how it happened.
They probably
They use their womanly wiles to get the words out of you.
that's what I'll tell my children.
That's what he's gonna tell everyone.
That's the story he's sticking with.
Well, we need to go. We
there's
need
a
to get
chance
inside
Sanna
as
might
well.
already know about. They might have been told about us already, so I'm just a little bit hesitant of this type of thing. What do you say? What do you think?
I mean, we need to be inside as well. So we need to
be
go and find a way inside, as well as knocking everyone out. So
I'm happy to go back to the carpals.
I'm not. That was a joke.
But it's slowly becoming your best plan.
That's slowly becoming our best plan. Yeah.
You should never open my damn mouth. Careful.
So, to the Tipsy Quorum?
Let's go over to the Tipsy Quorum.
Okay, so
Pray that we don't get recognized.
all right then.
And that
So
our mugs aren't all over the place.
Look, if worst comes to worst, we'll just lace this fucking sleeping stuff on all of your arrows, and we'll just fight our way in.
So let's see if we can go 3 for 3 with telling everybody our plan. Referring to the notes in the books, you recall that the tavern known as the Tipsy Quorum has been contracted to cater the event. The tavern sits in the central ward of Whitestone in the shadow of the giant sun tree. Entering the building, you feel the warmth from a beautiful hearth at the northern end of the building, with the Tipsy Quorum divided into 3 sections. The main tavern area covers roughly half of the floor, with a set of long tables in a small eating area and an open kitchen taking up the remaining space. It's a quiet time in the tavern, with a handful of patrons nursing their flagons of ale. You spy 2 of them nibbling on some roasted peanuts to accompany their drink. At the far end of the building, you see a human lady dressed in a large shawl standing at the head of the eating area. In her commanding position, she's addressing her team who are sitting at the tables in their liveried uniforms. She says, "Okay team, we're catering Louis Archeron's soiree tomorrow evening. Thank you all for your suggestions of what we'll serve. We'll be focusing on these dishes." You see them handing out pieces of parchment to the team. "We're expecting a shipment of ingredients tomorrow morning to ensure that everything we serve is fresh. We don't want to get on the wrong side of Chiron or his guests. We'll pack what we'll need in the morning, head on over to the tower during the day, and we'll be granted use of their kitchen to prepare the dishes ready for service. Serving crew, prepare to press your finest uniforms. Chiron's a bit of a perfectionist, and I have faith in you to do the Tipsy Quorum proud." What would you like to do?
I don't suppose there's like a help wanted sign anywhere, is there?
Make a investigation check, please. You can do it at advantage if Ace is going to help you out.
Advantage? How do I do the advantage thing?
Oh, no. So Amy just rolls it twice and takes the higher of the two values. But that's if you're assisting or if you're going to distract while she does it. Who knows?
I am assisting.
Okay.
I rolled 4 twice.
You don't see any such signs.
Damn. Oh well.
Right. I guess we go over the speaking Sanna here, not going over yet, just speaking. Sanna, what do you think? Do we go over should we go over to this person and go see if they have any jobs available?
Yeah, let's take that angle. We'll just be like, "Hey, we're so poor, we can't even afford a potion of invisibility."
So,
Or fire arrows.
Or fire arrows.
okay, so opting to join the team and blend in with the
That was a
caterers.
joke, DM.
So
The going over and asking for jobs part wasn't.
yeah, no, that's fine. So opting to join the team and blend in with the catering staff, you look to speak to Shauna. She says, "Well, hello there. What can I help you with today?"
Hello, Shauna. My name is Ace Crestwood, and this is Sanna. We are out of work, and we're looking to see if you have any availabilities at this moment in time.
Okay. Do you have any experience? Do you have like a list of credentials, some references?
What do you think, Sanna?
What are you gonna do? Email people?
That's what we normally do these days when we're looking for jobs.
Question for the DM.
Sure.
What skill would cooking come under?
I think survival.
Okay, so I probably can't cook.
I probably can't either, as I am -1 on that fucker.
Okay, apparently I can cook better than Ace.
So what about though,
Okay,
like being like
above the
so
table.
is
Sorry, above the table, I'm just going to say it's going to be a bit of an ask for you to be hired and on the same day be put on the crew with possibly her most lucrative client to service their event.
No, but
I'm just
waiters,
putting
right?
it out there.
Waiters.
Waiters.
What about what would waiter come under the? What skill would waiter come under?
Let's say dexterity, because you're
Carrying
gonna have to
trays.
you're gonna be holding stuff.
I don't know if it's. I don't think it's really a skill check.
No, but
Unless
I mean,
someone hits you.
You can roll a d20 and add your dex modifier,
Yeah.
and we'll say add your proficiency bonus as well.
So what do you want me to roll?
No, I want you to figure out what you're going to say to Shauna.
My dex right now is 12. What's yours, Sanna? May I ask, Amy?
15.
15.
No, I doubt it's gonna come up, but we need to spin a tail here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to like really impress. Like, oh, you know, do we spin a sob story? I don't have a sob story in mind.
This is the kind of conversation you have outside before you walk into the
Aren't
middle of the show.
Aren't you glad we decided to do all of this in character?
Yes.
You wanted us to plan before we turned up.
Yeah. I had a plan for to get in and have massively fucking failed. So,
But you succeeded in telling everybody else about your plan, so there's that.
We could just tell her, like, hey, here's what's going down.
No, stop
Can we just put some of this in your food?
3 for 3?
We will will literally be fired by catapults eventually. Do that.
Not a catapult of our own choosing.
Yeah, no, look.
We just need to convince her to hire us as waiters, serving staff.
Yeah. Do I bring in the character of like my experience in real life?
Do it.
Oh, God.
And it sounds like you're going to be better suited to this job than me.
What's their name again?
Shauna Royale.
Shauna Rural. This is the
Yes.
person who we're speaking to.
It is.
Hello, Shauna. My name is... Yeah, we've already introduced ourselves. Fuck that.
My name is East Crestwood.
To repeat, my name, Ace Crestwood.
I have travelled far
Ranger extraordinaire.
from my
Crestwood,
hometown of Middleton, far away. And during that time of traveling, I have had many jobs as a waiter. Many years ago, I've had all the experience. I had many experiences with being a waiter, carrying plates, taking the orders for many people. Where am I going with this? I don't have any credentials on me or anything to showing you I have this experience, but I am also I am very tall and handsome. And my amazing friend here, Sanna, is an amazing bard who loves to make entertainment and with beautiful music. Yeah.
And I can hold the tray.
And she can hold the tray.
She can hold tray real good.
Really good, real good. Yeah, I haven't even seen
really
it.
good. Really good.
Okay, I am prepared to this eventuality. So I've got two DCs that you need to,
You
to
prepared for me to
pass.
say that?
How?
Ow!
Above the table, I've got, look, if the party would try to persuade with fake credentials, ask them to make a persuasion check with a certain DC. The DC is especially high to hire a brand new recruit and have them service you on soiree.
You want me to do a persuasion?
Yeah, a persuasion check, please.
Does my thing count as assistance?
Yes, it does. You can roll with advantage.
Fuck yes, 23! Come on, please say that's good.
That's brilliant.
Better be bits.
Well, that's
My
wonderful.
low numbers, you've been cooking me all the time. Cooking me at my knees.
Wow, it only took like 2 sessions of D&D before I'm buying into the conspiracy theory of the DM.
That's it. He's out to murder me.
The DM's trying to kill me.
He
That's
literally
it.
did murder me in the first episode.
Hey, where the dice goes, nobody knows. Oh, that's wonderful. When can you start?
Right now.
We can start right now.
Okay. Well, as I was saying to the team here, we have a gig tomorrow evening if you're available.
Yes, we are very much
Yeah, I think we're yeah.
Okay. You'll need uniforms. Do you have any uniform, like any fancy clothes with you? Stand by. The bard is checking.
Infantry.
I mean,
Backpack.
I should have checked my inventory before we went on this.
it's all good.
Oh, it's fine. There's just a disguise kit in there. Fine. It's fine.
What, you have one?
No.
Oh,
Common
okay.
clothes, adventuring clothes. Actually, wait, what is that? Entertaining clothes. Probably not
You've got...
what we're looking for.
Okay, so
Probably not, no. No, I can answer this. I can say, I hope. I won't fuck this up. No, we don't. Do you have potentially some available? Or do you know of an establishment that we will be able to go and maybe rent or purchase at a decent price?
yes, if you go see the Cyrus just said right, the haberdashery just on the other side of town, they'll be able to sort you out. Just drop my name. We have an account with them, and it should be all good.
Or we can put it on your account?
Yes, that's what I said.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. What time do you want us back? Do you want us to come back tonight, or do you want us to come back tomorrow, or when the venue is? I don't know if you want to maybe see if we can do what you want us to do.
So we're preparing everything in the morning as soon as the shipment arrives with ingredients. So we'll be setting off around lunchtime-ish.
Okay, we will be back here for lunchtime tomorrow for you with our new garments and everything. Yes.
I see you're still packing your weapons on you. Can you offer any services of protection while we're on the road?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
Yes, we can do that.
Okay, good to know then. Yeah, so Sari's to Setherath, just on the other side of town. Can't miss it.
Okay. Sanna, let's go to that establishment, Sanna's River Raft, did you say?
No, it's Sari's to Setherath.
Scissor rafts, thank you.
Yeah.
And let's see if we can get some clothes for the evening.
Thank you so much for this opportunity.
You're very welcome.
Thank you very much for this opportunity. Thank you. We bow, both of us, in respect.
You're very welcome. I'm sure you won't let the quorum down.
Not at all.
Okay, so what do we do now, folks?
I suppose we're going to go and get our uniforms from the haberdashery.
Awesome. Right. So you
I remembered something.
There you go. You arrive at the haberdashery and see a medium-sized building with a sign above the doorway that reads "Sari's to Setherath." There are hanging baskets with blooms with doing their best to fight off the biting cold. You imagine in the heights of summer, it's a magnificent display. In the window, you can see a fine array of outfits displayed on a number of mannequins. From what you can gather, they cater for most beings and creatures that walk the material plane. Are we heading in?
No, before we do this. No, let's not go in yet. Sanna, are we just gonna? Do we want to try and be a little bit swindly here, as Shauna? Sorry, I really don't know. Shauna says they have an account. Just put their stuff on the account. Do we want to see if we can swivel more stuff out of this that maybe will help us in the future, or do we just want to be smart and just get what we need?
We know that the account is here. If we ever do decide to do that, we can always come back. Given how so spectacularly we torched certain other bridges, I think we should play this one really safe.
Okay. Let's go. Are we
also, she seemed really nice. I don't want to rip her off.
That is true. But we're also going to protect them. So we need this place may be selling something that might help us in that protection. I don't know. I know they might just be closed, but they also might have something behind the scenes. I'm not entirely sure.
like I said, if we decide we need more stuff from here after we've done everything that we need to do, we could always come back and see what we can get away with.
Okay. Let's go back in. Let's go back in.
I'm very nervous that we're going to screw this part up.
That's why I'm dying.
It's like we're down to catapults if we fuck this up. And in this economy, I don't know if we can afford them.
Well, this is it.
Probably not.
So you bargaining your way into military barracks so you can acquire the catapults, and then somehow get them out with no beast of burden.
And then get them into the sewers.
Because that's the only way this will work. So there's a sweet chime of a bell that rings as you enter. There's an impressive collection of outfits on display here, along with shelves and shelves of material samples. Every colour of the spectrum is represented here, in everything from hard-wearing leathers to the softest of silks. You begin to hear the sound of hooves approaching as a centaur appears from behind the counter, dressed in a fine suit, finished with gold-rimmed glasses. Right there, welcome to me haberdashery. Archibald Desesrat here at your service. What can I do for you?
The accent, it finally happened. Sorry.
Hello, sir. We will be joining. We've just been hired by Shauna's establishment, and we will be joining them on their next service that their entertainment service that they will be doing. And she sent us over here that you would be able to sort out some attires for us.
Did you join the quorum?
We did join the quorum.
Boston. Yeah. All right then, let me get your sizes and then we size you up. Is it just 2 uniforms you're after?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yes, just for now.
Quick
yes.
look at it, Crestwood. Yes, it is.
Yeah, how far do you want to push this?
Like, no. It's just 2 uniforms.
Just uniforms.
Just two. 2 uniforms.
Just 2 uniforms. One for
Okay.
myself and one for Anna.
If you stand there and you stand there, I'll get my tape measure and we'll sort this out for you. Where can I have them delivered to?
Which thing again?
In.
Oh, fuck. I think I have that written down. I don't think I have that written down. Shit.
Journey's End.
Journey's End.
Journey's End.
Oh, no, the one.
Yeah, we're
Your
staying
order's
there
place.
currently.
All right,
Yeah,
then.
that's the one. Yeah.
So I'll put this on their account then. And then, yeah, I'll drop these off by this evening.
Perfect.
Fantastic. May I just ask, what are your closing times?
Oh, well, you know, we work all hours of the day, we do, because we have to furnish outfits for everybody and anybody.
Oh, thank you very much. Would you be able to put this on Shauna's account, please?
Yeah, I already said I would.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Right then, ta-da.
Sure, I don't fuck this up. Ta-da, sir. Ta-da. Have a good day.
Same to you.
Love the suit.
Oh, thank you very much.
Love the suit. Yeah, your suit's amazing. Yes.
So we'll say over the next couple of minutes that you get measured and stuff, and that they'll produce some outfits for you and have them delivered to the Journey's End this evening. You did a thing, everybody.
Are we out the door?
Yes, you are out the door.
We didn't fuck it up. Son. Look at that.
Just high fiving. Ace goes for a high five. Sanna goes for a fist bump.
Go for a fist bump.
That's vintage.
Just-
That what some dwarf would do. Yes.
Aye. Okay, so is there anything else you'd like to do?
We're going to be protecting these people. Do we want to see if we can get some supplies that would help us? Like, there's an amazing thing. Apparently, I can just get some oil and a lighter and stick my arrows in it. Apparently, and just light them on fire. Maybe we should be looking at that. Maybe, or do we just want to not rock the boat anymore and just go back to the Journey's End?
You might be able to check your inventory and see if you've got any of those supplies already with you. I mean, I imagine you have flint and stuff in order to make campfires. So I'm not sure that the mechanical gas lighter is a thing. There are no Zippo lighters in this era of D&D.
I know it was a.
I know, but he was running with it.
No, I don't. I don't have any of that.
It's like how close we got to the catapult.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
We want to see if we can go and buy some flint and a lighter. Something. I don't know. I'm afraid to say anything.
It's okay. For the sake of convenience, we'll say that you have these materials on you. However, in order to use them in battle, it's going to take you like a turn to get them ready. If that makes sense.
Okay. What would it go into? Would it go into backpack or go into my equipment?
I will go into your... sure.
Flint. How much do I have? Why are you not writing down flint? That's spelling right.
We'll just say that flint is a material that costs not a lot of money in this world, so it would only cost you like a few copper pieces to replenish your supplies. So I wouldn't even bother about writing it down.
Okay, never mind.
Just for the sake of convenience.
It will take a turn for me to get everything up. 1 turn. 2.
Rinner just really wants to set something on fire.
Well, he had that idea, like setting the forest on fire, and then that was it, right?
Yeah,
Pyromaniac over here.
Yeah.
It's overkill, Crestwood.
Yeah.
Lana, let's return to the Journey's End.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so the day begins to draw to a close, and with the foliage of the sun tree dappling the city in a golden glow of the low sun's light, you find yourself situated in your room above the Journey's End Tavern. With your plan in place, all that remains is to run through your plan with Mazrim al-Darel.
And we're gonna leave out, like this is like we're just coaching each other.
Yeah.
That we're gonna leave out the part
Are we told? the security.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, rephrase that. I told the security force what we were planning to do. Yeah, we won't tell them that. We won't tell her that
Tell them
at
that
all.
part.
We will not tell her that. She doesn't need to know that part.
Exactly.
Whatsoever. Yeah.
That's
Just-
not part of the plan.
That's not part of the plan. Well, not their plan anyway.
Just as the sun dips below the horizon, you hear a knock at the door.
I go over to open said door.
You see Mazrim there. She says, "Oh, good evening. I trust you've had fun today. May I come in?"
We've had a good day. Yes, you may come in. Come on in.
Okay, so as you permit her to cross the threshold, she carries herself with grace and composure. They move over to a chair, which you know to be very comfortable. She removes her cloak and produces a leather-bound notebook and a quill, leans back, and gives you both an inquisitive look. She motions with her elven hands to an inviting manner for you to deliver your plan. What are you doing?
I'm keeping quiet and letting Sanna talk.
So, the plan. We've been hired by the Tasty Quorum?
Tipsy.
Tipsy Quorum, I suppose. By the Tipsy Quorum to perform waiter duties at the party at the tower.
Mhm.
And while we're there, we also have, and then I'll just be like,
Yep.
this sleeping agent that we can put in the food and or drink, and just KO everybody,
Very good.
and then, do the thing, grab the thing, leave.
Word has reached my ears that you may have passed through the gates of Zemnian Knights.
Well, we were exploring all of our options, but we decided that the sleeping agent / serving food plan was the best course of action.
And
Yeah, nice drink while we were there.
they do serve
Green.
excellent drinks.
It was green. I really need to get the recipe for that.
I mean, maybe we can go there one day.
Sounds great. I can't see any problems with that.
She takes a look over at the dossier, which is still revealing all of the information there. Did you take this with you on your travels today?
Did we take that with us on our travels today? I don't remember. I don't think we did.
I don't believe so, no.
And did you think to obscure the information from, say, housekeeping? Okay, she takes a bunch of notes down.
I think the silence together would kind of be nil.
I take your silence as a loud maybe.
Oh no.
Okay, so we've got the. So she says, okay, so we see that you made some plans. You've got the way into the building. We've got the way that to incapacitate everybody, and then what's your exit strategy?
I need his Crestwood to speak up before I start talking about catapults.
We're gonna hope that he's got a catapult in his attic.
It's a castle. He's definitely got a catapult.
There you go.
With the aim will be with everybody knocked out that we will just come back down, be in complete shock and surprise, like with the waiters and chefs and everything, and just leave.
Okay then.
Continue our role as waiters and servers.
Yes.
Like, ooh, how could this have happened? And then when there's an opportunity to slip away.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Shauna, the Tipsy Quorum, doesn't know your real names.
Well,
Yes.
I think everybody in town knows. Hello, I am Ace
Word has reached my
Crestwood.
ears of the adventure-loving ranger. I was standing a mile away and they still reached my ears.
Oh shit! I didn't even come to mind to not use our real names. Yes.
So it did cross your mind to not tell everybody your evil plan, but tell 2 people and then use your real names. And give the correct location of where you're staying for your uniforms to be delivered to you. Okay, this is great stuff. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. This is D&D. This is how we roll. Okay, so after going through your plan with Mazarin, she finalized the notes that she's been periodically taking as you've been speaking. She flips through the pages of a copious notes that she's made, occasionally muttering under her breath. You see her take a deep breath and smile as she closes the notebook. Thank you, Ace and Sanna. This was most insightful. I look forward to you relieving Louis Soir of his inkwell. His soiree begins tomorrow at dusk. I wish you nothing but good luck. I
got this.
I will meet you here upon completion of your quest. I wish you luck, but I wish you all the luck that you live by, and may it be boosted by any deity that you hold dear. You see her begin to put her cloak back on and pull up her hood and swiftly step out the door. You see a flash of blinding blue light, and as you imagine, she stepped through another dimension door spell. Friends, is there anything else you'd like to do before you turn in for the night?
I think it's a great plan. I can't see any flaws with it.
Oh, gotta run smooth as silk.
Yeah.
I've made it so chaotic that they won't even know what's gonna be going on.
There's no way they're gonna be like. There's no way this is where they're staying. There's no way this is their real names. They wouldn't be that stupid. And we got them.
We got it. You hear a second knock at the door.
Oh, it's probably just the close.
I go over and open the door.
Okay, Adeline's there with the parcel for you. Delivery for you. This just arrived downstairs.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Give her a tip.
No worries. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Breakfast served at 8.
Thank you.
Okay, friends. So, given that this has been a mostly shopping session, we're gonna wrap things up here.
Shopping episode. I don't know if it was a shopping episode. I think shopping episodes are usually less chaotic and disastrous.
It was something. I'll say that much. But yeah, that's where we're gonna leave it for today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You are
for
really
playing.
going to want to see the next episode.
Absolutely. That's it. But no, it was awesome. So all that's left to say is thank you, Amy, for being here. Thank you, Moody, for being here as well. Have you had fun today?
It was something. I'm not sure.
All right, then, friends.
No.
We'll see you next time. And until then, remember to roll dice and play nice.